I did actually say bored now, but for some reason when I pressed unmute my microphone, it didn't actually unmute. Hello, everybody. It is currently 7:20 in the morning, which is unusual for me or really anyone sane to be streaming on a random Tuesday. However, I am currently in the process of trying to fix my sleep pattern, which means that I slept for most of Monday, and I thought that would mean that I would be awake at a sensible time today. Technically, I achieved this. I am awake at what could be considered a sensible time. However, this is not when I woke up. I woke up about 7 or 8 hours ago. So I've been up a while. And I got intensely bored, so I thought, you know what, let's just sit down, knuckle in, and try and shoot for the true ending of Wildfrost. Because I really love Wildfrost, much to my own surprise. However, I'm gonna say, you know, it's the third stream of this that I've done. I'm a little sick to death of the soundtrack by now. So we're going to have myself and chat picking random other
36 months. Really early celebration.
Hey, a very, very, very early celebration. Guess what? I guess I'm doing breakfast with Ed. Yeah, Edfast. Yes. Let's have some Edfast. So let's throw on let's say Oblivion exploration music for the moment. Let's I'll keep my ears open for suggestions, but this is what we've got for the moment. Grabbing some milk and coffee. Fantastic. Oh wait, no, this is a walk across Cyrodiil, so it's gonna have all the footsteps and whatnot. Hang on, no, we're not doing that. You?
Why am I sober? Why am I sober for this?
Why are you awake for this is another question. Why is any of us awake for this rocket? That's terrible. The quality of that first one was awful. This is the same song. This is a different video with the same song. Hold on. Relaxing music and ambiance in 4K. Fuck it. It's 4K. Throw that one on. That'll do. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something real quick. Through the telescope, we can see the Frost Guardian, right? Now, you may notice that is not a character of mine. That is just the Frost Guardian. Because turns out there's a true ending to this game. And oh boy, getting there is an odyssey. So we're going in, and I wanted to make sure that we were going up against an ordinary party, because if I had to chunk through the ending and also chunk through my own team, that would just kill me. Are we going to kill God a la Final Fantasy? No, we're not. Surprisingly, I was, yeah. But as with Hades, we've discussed before, like, you can stack multipliers that make the game harder. Turns out if you're running with 10 of them, something is very slightly different. This is the journey of the clothed gnome. Let's go. Just steal some guy's wife and then kill God. I mean, that's usually how it goes in my world. Just wife stealing and God slaying. Right. Okay. Throw down Snoof. Kill off this first snowbow. Let's freeze this Snoof solid. I don't know if this is going to be the run that makes it. We're genuinely just going to try and shoot for the true ending. I don't know if we're even going to reach it. We're going to find out as we go. Let's bump up Snoof's damage. But I need something to keep me awake, damn it. So, slightly strategic card game it is. Let's call him more. Ooh, that's not a terrible idea. Actually, switch you round. Make a Scormon Spockmon! Raiding with a party of 2. Hello, I've got a bubble in my throat. Hold on. There we go. Make a Scormon Spockmon. Thank you very much for the raid, pal. How you doing? What have you been up to? Why is my shout out always fucking broken? Hold on. Let me just do a manual one. SO. See, it shouts. It's meant to do that automatically. It doesn't do it when I... Honestly, a lot of the automations that I set up are starting to break down. Much love in the world to Next Decade for their custom reader that allows me to, like, create custom alerts for custom people doing custom things. Like, Cupson has their own alerts. Next Decade has their own alerts. And Grohl has their own alerts, and a couple of other people. But, for some reason, as we discovered previously, whenever Zager jumps in with way too much, for some reason it plays Cupson's set, and there's no explanation for that, and I don't know why. It used to work. My shout out just stopped showing up to work one day. No idea. Strange times. Right, so the Snoof will freeze that solid. Let's give you a smack. And we're going to farm this goblin to try and grab some money. The shout out stopped shouting. Exactly. Or maybe it does shout, but it keeps it all inside. It's a shout in now. Okay. Snoof will keep you occupied, so we should ink you, actually. Cool beans. Throw the junk head up. Let's get one more smack off on you. I want to try and kill them all in one pass for the maximum money. It's not going to happen, but it's what I want to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? Okay. In which case... I'd be better suited to drop you down onto this track so he can only hit the junk head. Okay, yeah. And then Sun Song box on you, and we'll just... Oh, no, I can't Sun Song box on you. Never mind, never mind. In which case, some damage is coming your way. We'll just settle for bashing some folk then. You will block that attack. You will block that with your own face. It was my first time playing Red Dead. I love it a lot. Everyone does. Everyone loves Red Dead. I've never played Red Dead myself, so I can't say if I would love Red Dead, but I know that everyone that I know loves Red Dead. Okay. In which case, now we're out of that match. Firstly, I think the person who defends us should be... Yeah. And then what other ones we got? See, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm trying to build investment in my deck. If I become invested in my deck, I'll try and keep them alive. Who else we got around? Yeah, I mean this one's obvious. Yeah. Rocket Head Zuka. Ember Hammer. Invest in your deck as if it was your body. You got to My boy, you need to invest in yourself. And as we pick up some more, I'll fill them out. I'm planning to lose these gear hammers, so I won't be naming them. Ember hammer slaps, honestly. It does, because that's basically, I've stolen the idea from Torchlight, of all things. Okay, so we should probably try and prioritize money, then charms, then treasures. Naming cards after chat, count me in. As we're going along, I'm gonna need more cards to name after more people. And not everyone will survive. Warning you now. A bink. Oh, okay. That is strong. We need that. We absolutely need a bink. So this will be a charge. Okay. Getting somebody with smack back might not be the worst idea in the world. Okay. Okay, we're up against some bears, including the Uber Bear. It should have been made the name an acronym. Yeah, true, but I forgot to put the dots in. Alright. Are we going to need to block anything right now? Junk Craze, you're up. Floric Dragon, hello, good morning. How you doing? Right. Actually, we can stop the... We'll stop the Snow Gobbler being a problem before the Uber Bear becomes a problem if we do it this way around. Yeah, okay, okay. So he's going to take... He's going to take 4 from us. Then 3. So if we whack him with the gear hammer, we'll be good. Doing poorly, black mold and suffering from toxicity symptoms. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus, Floric, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your landlord's fucking apologized. Jesus. I'm sorry. Like, as a guy who temporarily, like, has had some landlords in the family for a little while, like, who the fuck is running a place that has black mold in it? Good lord. Not as in you, I mean as in, like, who is... Yeah, you get what I mean. Who is managing a place that has that and allows that to happen? Like, Jesus, you've got a responsibility to hold up. Okay. Every corporate landlord I've ever lived under... Really? Bloody hell. I confess I've had one landlord who allowed some mold to get out of hand, but it wasn't like deep black mold, it was just surface level, and we all chipped in to get rid of it. But Jesus, if they're allowing the full whack. Ugh. Okay. If anyone hits the Uber Bear, they're gonna get snowed. So we probably want... 2 hits are coming your way, John Craze. That's fine. Going off to the dentist, back in a few. Look after yourself, Rocket. Or, I suppose the dentist is already doing that for you. So, I hope the dentist looks after your teeth. Your tootie pegs. Right. I say whack them. Doesn't matter that you lowered the attack of a creature that will not do any attacking. That's all well and good. You're gonna smack twice. You're gonna smack one last time. I could really do without you hitting me, though. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a second. If I lower your health a little bit... Goji, the Lilikari bell will kill you. There we go. Get a little combo out of it. Nice. Then, before we roll for the next few cards, I want to ink you so that you don't get the chance to freeze us. And it's the Legend of Bumbo again. Wonderful. Fucking wonderful. No, I moan. You're probably the easiest of the bears to deal with. Okay, Junkros, get ready to fight on that one. Pardon me. Well, I'm en route to a dentist appointment. Lordred, get off Twitch. Why are you en route to a dentist appointment, presumably on your phone, while on Twitch? Concentrate on the car. Yeah, exactly. Don't Twitch and drive. I'm not driving. Oh, well, I suppose you might get a pass then. Don't do it again. Okay. I reckon Can't box. Got you. Damn, he's got us there. Regrettably so. Okay. 3 damage will chunk through the Uber Bear. We can keep Bumbo frozen for the moment, I think. In fact, let's smack them all with the ink so that no one is charging up now. I'm gonna go get confirmation from my GP that the issues are mold related. That will hopefully speed things up. Absolutely, Floric. I mean, if you can pin down a gym P? Yes, a GP that works out of a gym. If you can pin down a GP to actually help a human being, firstly, congratulations on winning the lottery, and secondly, absolutely do it. Right. Okay. Because we can block Bumbo with our own face if we need to. So that won't be the end of the world. Yeah, if the Snowdren takes the hit from that, then that's fine. You need to ink you so that you don't get charged up. Okay. A hit for 3 is coming up, so you need to chunk that. I'll tank that with my face. Freeze you. Oh, I'm about to get frozen though if I do chunk that in the face. It's annoying because you've got extra health from that little charm you've got. I think we do freeze you. The Dakari will take it. And then we switch you up to there. It does mean that you'll die for our sins, unfortunately, but will be for a good cause. Must give their lives for the cause. Okay, and now we just hammer them. Because the berry will recover faster and better. It's easier for the berry to recover in these early rounds. Once they're injured, yeah. Okay, so they'll be coming in with 4, but we can work around that. Right. Grab a treasure. Ooh, triggers on junk being destroyed or a bank. Things that trigger when we destroy junk would be good to hang on to. We need to path towards the shop. So we'll hopefully accrue some good charms that we can whack on things. Bling charm, not the worst in the world. Bling snail, thank you for extra money. That also makes me feel better about not taking the... Hello? Oh, hello! Oh. Oh, okay, yes, yes, yes. And I know what this is getting called. This is Thyra Sun Cream. Its name has barely changed. Also, yeah, the blunder tank, that needs to change. Nope. I keep misspelling it. You're gonna have to give me some credit. My hands aren't used to being up this early, and they're kind of having a bit of trouble working. Okay, a bomb barrel. That is damn good. I think we kind of need to take that with us. Okay. Do we crown or do we go fishing for charms? I think we go fishing. What are we up against? In the next one. Ooh, Frost Hand Charm, not the worst in the world. What are we up against? Ooh, Infernoco. Oh, that's gonna fucking suck. Oh, that is going to suck. Okay, Dark Rays with the question of favorite deck. Do we mean just like in general, or do we mean in this game particularly? Like, or are we saying like in the world at large, do I have a favorite deck? Oh, in this game. Probably the one I had before this one, which got extremely out of control with way too many things that all stacked on top of one another. It's kind of sad that I couldn't really show you that one. But it was at a stupid time of night several days ago, so maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, we can't afford a crown. I think we should probably go for a frost bell that hopefully we get rid of later? Have I missed anyone yet? I'm sure there were other names I've missed around here. Lucari. Look ahead, Ember's still here. Maldrin, Thyrus is done. Did not even record it for a surprise tube vid? No, sadly, because basically at the moment, if I want to record something, it's a huge faff to get OBS up and running and in the right state, because obviously OBS is currently organized around streams and duplicating those streams onto YouTube. So getting it over into the record setting, I then have to create a whole separate instance of OBS that is calibrated around the recording ideas, because the way it's set up needs to be fundamentally different, basically, on my end. And I could do that, I honestly could, but I don't think to do it in the moment, because, I mean, for example, I'm having enough trouble hanging on to a thought that I will often just forget to do really small things. Like, I'll be sitting here, freezing cold, and think, oh, I should put on my cardigan. And if I don't immediately get up, go to the other room, get my cardigan out of the wardrobe, put on my cardigan, and come back and sit down, within about 10 seconds, that thought is gone. And that's something as small as going and getting a cardigan. Sitting down and creating a whole second... It doesn't stick around, sadly. I don't know what is wrong with my brain these days. This last year, it has gotten fucking so bad. Embers. Unused to unused to uneducated ADHD. Hey, we got another one. We got another one who thinks I've got ADHD. If only I could measure that to a doctor as like, in terms of like, what symptoms do you think you're showing? Well, I can so far point to about 11 people who think I have ADHD. You have something on the spectrum. Oh, I mean, I'm clinically autistic. Like that was already established. I had a whole appointment for that, and you know, got my diagnosis report and everything. It's just annoying that that didn't include any like look into ADHD or whatnot. And on top of that, we've got the further problem that, okay, you're ready to go on a tangent. I'm pretty sure Ed is on the spectrum. Ed just said he's on the spectrum. I feel like I'm going insane here. I am autistic. Hello. It's entirely possible. I mean, it's a 70. Hold on. Get rid of that. We're about to go on a deep dive for a second. Okay, so there's about a 70% comorbidity rate between autism, ASD, and ADHD. So if you have autism, you've got about a 70% likelihood to also have ADHD. It's entirely possible that is what I've got. However, we have another problem stacking on top of that, which is that when I was diagnosed for the autism, they kind of didn't end up looking for the ADHD. The other problem is that I present a hell of a lot of it to you guys. The version of me that meets like strangers, professionals, any figures of authority and whatnot is a different one. He definitely still comes across as autistic. He doesn't come across as very ADHD though. We've then got a further problem on top of that, which is that even if I was diagnosed, even if I did, because I'd be happy to save up, you know, put aside some money and pay to get myself diagnosed with ADHD. Because, I mean, ADHD is the one you can medicate. You can't exactly medicate autism, can you? But here we run into my favorite problem. I remember, for 3 years, worked on the dark side. I worked in private medical with the sorts of people who diagnose ADHD and autism. And I worked for doctors who diagnosed a hell of a lot of ADHD and wrote a hell of a lot of private prescriptions and tried to get GPs to take them on. And I know already from that experience that GPs just don't want to. They don't want the hassle of being responsible for your ADHD medication and prescription and sorting all that out. So their fantastical solution is to just leave you paying out the nose to privates the entire way. And just, you know, shrug at the concept of potentially bankrupting you. Because also, on top of needing that, you also need regular maintenance appointments. So to prove that the medication is already still working and, you know, all of that going along. So if the GP won't do it, who do you think that needs to be with as well? That also needs to be with private. So that's further payment out through the nose. And then when this whole business, I still blame Lucian for this, jumping up and down with, he's got ADHD. But on top of that, we then have an extra problem, which was I started looking into it, and I haven't been in that industry for about a year now, but in the year since I've left, GPs have gotten even worse about not taking it on, to the point where it even reached newspapers that they're taking a stand against all these private medication prescriptions and they're not going to take on their load. It's like, sorry, why are we lionizing people for not wanting to provide a medical service when they're doctors? I thought that was the job, guys. Yes, there's a medication shortage. Yes, there's all of these problems, but that is on the NHS being underfunded by the government level. And that's one level to it. And then also doctors not wanting the hassle and potential damage of, oh no, something went wrong with the medication, it's now my arse on the line. They don't want that bit either. So there's two layers. There's the personal and the governmental. And it's like across the board skewed that nobody is going to do very well out of that. That's not even starting on the fact that ADHD medication can have some real weirdnesses with hearts. Okay. So yeah, there's I would call it a special interest, but it's not really a special interest. It was just a conditioned in special interest from my work, from my old work. That I have a little bit of insider knowledge on that kind of stuff, having been on the other side of it and having been the dark side that all the NHS shake their fist at when their lives go wrong. They say, "Damn you, private healthcare." I was the sort of person they were damning. So yeah, might as well put it to some use. Even if I could get diagnosed, even if I could get all of that in a line, and even if I could present it that I do look very ADHD, even unto myself, but present that to a doctor, where would that even go? It would go to, "Hey Ed, well, how do you feel about the idea of spending nearly £1,000 every month of your fucking life for the rest of time? Because the NHS just doesn't fancy doing it." Youch. Isn't ADHD medication just meth? No. No, I will jump in on that one. It is not basically just meth. It is basically just speed. because it is, at least the main common one is it is a actual form of amphetamine. There is dexamphetamine, there is lisdexamphetamine, and the amphetamine part, funnily enough, is amphetamine. There is also methylphenidate, which is like not part of the amphetamine family per se, at least to the point of the name, but it is kind of in a similar kind of boat. But then that's also, there are different types of ADHD. There are 3 types. There's inattentive, attentive, and combination. So what particularly you get medicated for needs to be tailored to what is wrong with you. And that's not even starting on the fact that people then started adding brand names on top of the medical names, so that when you come forward and you just say, "I want," insert medical name, you'll get receptionists looking at you like you're nuts because you didn't just say the brand name that they're familiar with. Okay, let's throw down a snowy wolf. These are the fuckers with this fight, the mini Mokos. So don't go to doctors, go to a shady guy in a hallway. Got it. They'll probably charge you less. That's what's saddening. They probably will legitimately charge you less. Okay, we can apply 4 bomb. I think we need to get some bomb onto Infernoco here. Infernoco is an asshole because he has 2 phases and both of them have really high health. So let's throw down a bomb onto you lot. I'm okay with not bombing the mini Moko. The porcupine, however, is gonna barrage, and I don't like that. So swap you lot round. When it comes to medicine, I'll trust pharmacists over doctors. Ooh, interesting. You must not live anywhere near Bromley, then. No idea why. Specifically, Bromley pharmacists are the only ones I ever had problems with. Right. Lilikari can take it. But then we've got Infernoco's gonna go off, and that's the next problem. I live near Cologne. Ah, right. Okay, yeah, that yeah, nowhere near Bromley then. Okay. Thing is, if Lilikariba dies, then they die. Junk is now AAA games. You got it, Thyrus. I know this is a bad move. I think I'm going to... Do I tank the full whack? Because otherwise people are just going to start dying. Is there a reason Twitch has been so laggy lately? I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. My Twitch is particularly laggy for myself because I run a browser that has automatic blocking of Twitch ads. So every time Twitch runs ads that it then blocks, it stutters. Okay, that's actually a really good spread. Froze both of them. Okay. We've got newbies coming in as well, which is not great. I think we need a junk raise out. The Snowdrin will deal with that. Then we throw out the Florida tank. Swap you two round so that we can actually get some junk on hand, which will allow us to use the Thyra Sun Cream. I don't think we need to worry about Infernoco going off at the moment because the bomb will deal with them. So let's hit him with the hammer. Okay. I gotta believe. Oh, okay, that might be huge. That might be huge. So the hit went off, and there's the freeze. Fantastic. Okay, Florida. No, it is not. It is a Flora tank, not a Florida tank. Florida tank. Okay, then Snowdrin will freeze Infernoco, so that'll help. Mr. Marafay, hello. And Billy Bob Joe, of course. How are you doing as well? That's more names we can add to the pile. Don't give Florida a tank. No one was planning to. All right, let's use the Canth Song box. Okay, that was too many freezes on the Inferno Coat. Oh well. Okay. Well, the Frost Bell will at least deal with your ability to hurt me. Ah, and now the rest of them have arrived. Well, shit. But Infernoco isn't actually going to hurt anyone. They'll hit, but they won't hurt. Interesting. Okay, so we can actually switch out with the Lilicariba, who will punch back because they've been hit, but they haven't taken any damage. Then they can also take the hit from the Frost Singer. That's not going to be the end of the world. I think based upon that, we freeze the Minimoco so that their larger quantity of damage is off the table for the moment. All right. Minimoco will chunk into the junk rays. That's fine. Snowdrin will freeze the other Frost Singer. I want to say we freeze, but sorry, we charge them, but I feel like we should go for damage. Let's go for damage. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna regret that. I can feel the regret. Oh, hold on. That was a good freeze spread, though. That was a very good freeze spread. I think RNG has saved us. The bombs! The bomba! Okay, it wasn't pretty, but we're out of that, and nobody died, as far as I can tell. Beetle Charm that doesn't add to the... Okay, hang on, hold on. Okay, so we can up something's attack and it won't take from the charm slots. And a balance charm. I think... I can't see what help we'll get from the balance charm, so I'm thinking a wave bell counter so that the waves come slower, and a beetle charm that adds some damage that doesn't take a charm slot. Okay, Lilicarba has recovered from their injuries. Fantastic. The bomb barrel. Well, clearly, you need to be the Billabop barrel. No, wait, the Billabomb barrel, that was it. There we go. And there was another one that turned up. Lister Marafay, that was it. You should be... Yeah, the Frost Bell. Ringer Marafay. No, oh, there's an A there. I missed it. There we go. Okay. Now, here we go. Observe. The woolly snail is glowing. And it also looks very surprised at this. It looks surprised to have discovered that it is indeed glowing. Let's pass through the Bling Snail Cave so that we get more moolah. Oh, Mega Mimic, no! You're good, but you're not what I want. No, you're not what I want. You are not what I want. No, honey. I want a normal Mimic, not a Mega Mimic. Shit. Oh, but do I take you? Because you're basically the strongest thing I can get at the moment. Fine. I suppose we should probably take you. At least as padding. What I'm trying to do, I should let go of this. I'm trying to fish for the same deck as I just got done with, and I shouldn't be doing that. But yes, the woolly snail was glowing, and in the woolly snail is sold a broken vase. But maybe it can be fixed. So we buy that. Thankfully it was on discount. Alright, okay. We should also probably throw out these charms. Or at least some of them. Let's go charm fishing first. Increased health from Hog-Headed. Might not be the worst to put on Lilicarba, because that means they'll punch back harder as well. Or we can get a crown. A cursed crown, though. And a cursed crown, we've learned, cannot be taken off. It might not be the worst idea in the world to put the cursed crown on the bomb barrel. Yeah, because at least then we'll be opening with laying bomb on the target that then remains there for the rest of the match. Oh, it's the Spice Mokos. Okay. We can work with the Spice Mokos. That's fine. We can work with that. Okay, the Hog-Headed Charm. Oh, damn it. I was hoping the Hog-Headed Charm could be put on our leader, but they can never be recalled anyway. Shite. Right, something that we think is going to get a few kills. I want to put the Bling Charm on you, because I reckon you're going to get a good few kills. The Frost Hand Charm on the Billabomb barrel might not be the worst idea, because then that'll apply some damage up, damage down along with the width and breadth of the thing, and then we've got two ways to barrage apply damage down, which helps. The attack up, ooh, I think the Hog-Headed we do put on Lilicarba. Just give them more HP. The drawing on kill I can't see helping much, and the beetle charm I want to hold off on. Okay. You could get out of hand really quite quickly, so... And you don't do too much unless you actually go off. So let's chunk it into you. Okay. Firstly, I think we get... Do I freeze you? Yes, I think I freeze you because it'll do some damage thanks to the bombs. Bomb is wild as a status effect. I have to throw this out. Bomb says it takes additional damage from all sources. That's not technically entirely true. It does take additional damage from all sources, but you would think that a card that does 0 damage would thus not count as a source because it doesn't have any damage to be sourcing that would then be increased by the bomb, but that is not the case. If it's got 4 bomb, I can throw a card that does 0 damage, it will still take 4 damage. Increasing from nothing up to 4. It's very strong. Very strong. Okay, now just throw some random junk at you, I guess. Yeah, throw some random junk at you. That'll kill you. Okay, he's at least frozen for a bit, which gives us time to get the Snowdrin and the junk rays out. Okay. Put the Flora tank down. It adds an amount of damage equal to the number of stacks. Exactly, but the way that they phrase it as like it'll take increased damage from all sources is not quite the same as what they said. As what they mean, rather. Now, let's throw down the charge because that'll stop a whole 2 dudes from actually even gaining any attack to begin with. They start with 0 and their effect is gain, meaning they'll gain nothing from nothing, and they'll start with nothing and they'll end with nothing. We can then probably use the Canth Song box on the Clothed Gnome. Which means he'll at least throw out some snow. It's not the greatest, but it'll do. Switch you round with you. I think we take the early redraw. Yeah, I'm committing. I'm taking the early redraw. Okay, now we need to start killing these things, like, quickly. So let's get the Lilicarba down. Then, let's also make this even nastier by throwing down the ring-a-ding bell on you guys. Which means that you still do very little damage and now get punched back. That's cleaned you out enough that I can start setting up. So let's not have the Mega Mimic down. Oh, hang on a minute. It will get a kill, though. Okay, in which case it will get us money, so we should fish for that. I don't like it losing health, though. I do not like the way this thing loses health every time. And now we have the double punch team. The Mega Mimic and the Lilicarba will work very nicely together because the Mega Mimic triggers every time the Lilicarba triggers. We can also... we shouldn't do it yet because the Makoko will punch for nothing at the moment, which means we go after the Pepper Witch. They get smacked. Off goes the Mega Mimic. Put the Mega Mimic up onto the same plane as the Clothed Gnome now. Just keep on swinging at the Pepper Witch. Unfortunately, that's why I don't like the Mega Mimic rather than the normal Mimic. Normal Mimic doesn't fucking die when he attacks. Okay, let's go for the fish. What have we got? Bombs! Yes, the Billy Bomb Barrel. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, alright, okay. And since you've now been bombed, let's just throw random junk at you. And it somehow does damage. From nothing to power. Redraw, why not? Let's just keep fishing for bombs at this point. Pretty much. Or the Flora Tank can just flatten them. That works too. What's hurting me is this deck is currently strong, but it's not as strong as I know it's going to need to be. That's what's terrifying me right now. Sunglass Chime. That's a really good chump block. Okay, I'm going to take you. We need the Muncher. And we need the Muncher to eat a couple of these gear hammers because they're otherwise just cluttering up the place. Lumion Games, morning, morning. Roybos, you might not be the worst idea. Because you could tank and provide... you could tank and provide some extra damage to people who hit you. Okay. Well. Lumion just arrived, so Lumion just arrived. I think I'm gonna put the draw and kill on the Lilicarba. Since we won't be able to take them back off the board once they go on the board because they're hog-headed, we'll at least try and make them count. Immediate bomb barrel. The bomb barrel being immediate as well gives us a bunch of junk in the starting hand. So if we get, like, items that require junk, that can be quite strong. Like the Fire Sun Cream, funnily enough. And I think that might be what we have to go for. Yeah. Alright. And incoming 1 damage, so throw up Lumion to block. Which will provide more damage to the Clothed Gnome. Get the Flora Tank out while we've got the chance. Ooh. Okay, that did not land where I thought it was gonna. Flora Tank, move over there. Junk Rays, get into block. Chunk the Ember Hammer into him. Okay. We might be able to use you to kill you. Swap you guys round. Redraw. Do I throw down the Mega Mimic yet? He's gonna lose health. But I don't want to risk needing to play him later, so yeah, okay. Let's put him down. Okay, he made us money. That's all we want from the Mega Mimic's lifespan. It's still not amazing, but it'll do. Okay. That guy with barrage needs to fucking die. Why have you got more attack? Oh, you've got a random charm on you, I see. Well, with that in mind, let's remove this Rose ability to attack for a second. And then Lumion can block that, which means that they'll give more attack to over there. Junkerays, you're doing alright for the moment, but I'd rather Floritank take this hit. Mega Mimic is going to die if I do it this way, but yeah, okay. At least we fish a little bit of money out of it. Next. Next, I think we freeze you, because the barrage is going to be a problem otherwise. You draw. Ah, fantabby-dozy. Given the amount of damage that'll be taken, you should come out swinging, which means you'll also draw for us, which is great. Is there anything I can do to slow the gobbling down? No. Which means I should kill the gobbling so that that damage chunks into the Bigfoot. Cool. Let's... Everybody's ticking down, so let's take one more turn to set up throughout the Snowdrin. Here comes the big Lou. Oh no, it's a giant Portaloo. No, that was... that timing was a bit much there. Okay. Oh no, a giant Portaloo. Ba 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 no no no. Throw out the bomb barrel. Now, a freeze is coming. And with that being the case, I think Cassandra's Apothecary. Ba 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 na 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 na. Indeed. I think it'd be for the best if we Frostbell onto you lads, so you don't actually do any damage to us. You'll also get punched, which draws more. I take some damage from the teeth, but it's fine. I can get injured, I just can't die. This hits everyone, and you're bombed these days, which means you'll actually take some damage from it. It turns off your barrage as well, which is good. So actually I can swap you out with the Likari Bell, which will punch them. Or, hold on, we can make this very funny. Withdraw Junkray, drop down Lilikari Bell, and put out the Sun Chime. The Sun Chime will then eat the hit and set everyone off. Fantastic, fantabby-dozy. Okay. Second glowing woolly snail, as you can see. Right. Think, Ed, think. We're gonna need money, because I need to do a lot more shopping. Grab another treasure. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. I think the slap crackers, because if we can put a status on that, it'll apply over and over and over. Into the shop we go. And here, you may notice there is Lumin Goop, which could be used to fix something. We buy it, and it combines with the vase to create the Lumin Vase that applies this. Actually, this is getting renamed. This is now the Lumian Vase because it's far too close a name and thus far too funny. And this will become... This will become Cassandra's Apothecary. Right. So. We have the Lumin Vase. What does this do? It applies Lumin. And Lumin doubles a target's effects. But it clears when the Lumin is applied to another card. So basically, I can apply the Lumin Vase to the Billy Bomb Barrel, which would cause it to throw out 4 Bomb and 2 Frost, but trash 8 every time. You see what I mean as we go along? So it can be really good, but it can also be really clunky. I'm starting to think we need a crown. And I'm starting to think we need a crown on the Lilicareba so it can do some blocking if we need it to. Alright, okay. Let's do it. Let's take it. But then we buy charms. Then we must buy charms. I don't think this deck is going to do it, but I'm going to get as close as I can. Ooh! Oh, that could be good, though. Because I could put that on the Slapcrackers. That means that it's attacking 4 times, and for every 50 I have, that damage is increased by 1. Ooh, that could be quite nice, though. Okay, I'm going to hang that on that. Okay. We've got the greedy Slapcrackers. And it means I'm going to have to start saving my money, which I don't like. But, okay. These are now the bank crackers. No, the safe crackers! Alright, now we're up against Crunk. Oh, hey. I got a backline bombard. I see y'all already brought your own bomb barrel. Fantastic. Right. Lilicareba needs to swap out. The spike wall is nasty, but we can deal with that for the moment. I think the main thing we need to do is freeze Crunk solid. And now that bomb has been applied, even the 0 damage things are doing a little bit of damage, which is chunking through their scrap health. The safe crackers on this row might not be the worst idea. Yeah, okay. Because it might chunk... It might... Yes! It chunks the spike wall. Okay. That's grand. That's fantastic. That's huge. Okay. You're not going to punch Lilicareba for very much damage. And if I speed you up, you'll then freeze Crunk solid. Okay. That buys us some setup time. So we're going to need Junkrais out. Gonna need the Snowdrin. Now, do I call everyone else out now and hit them with the charge? Which would, if we get any fucking smackback ones out, it will at least turn them off, and it means I can chunk through their wave early. Let's try it. Charge! Okay. 1 damage will be done to the Lilicareba where they can punch through that. That's fine. If I pop the Clothed Gnome onto that line, they can chunk through the spike wall. That'll be grand. Ring the bell. What can we swap out or in? Ooh, the Mega Mimic. Ugh. Does Kronk lose Barrage? He never had Barrage. He had Bombard. And because he's been inked, his Bombard I don't think actually goes off. If it does, it still won't hit the Clothed Gnome. So that should keep us safe. Yeah, so they just punched the front row. Which was made out of people who'd block. Okay, now it's going to get nasty, though. The Mega Mimic is dead, as we expected. That's fine. The Mega Mimic was always going to die. So, I think we get Cassandra Apothecary out to block. Because 3 damage is incoming to there. Move Snowdrin. Junkrais can block the Spuncher. And let's make this easier on ourselves by reducing the damage they can actually do. Why does Kronk have a second phase? Because he has 2 levers. Sorry, I had to. This is him pulling the other lever. Okay, Snowdrin should freeze the Spuncher. Or, actually, no, they should freeze Kronk. Okay. Or should I... Ooh, should I freeze the Spuncher and should I ink Kronk so that they punch the front row? No, that's starting to get a bit silly. A bit complicated. What are we likely to... Well, hello there. I was wondering when you'd show up. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Well, since I think we need to get this turn out of the way anyway, let's store the Lumin Vase on Cassandra Apothecary. Can Lumin be applied to cards still in the hand? Yes, they can, actually. They can indeed. With enemies due on the next turn, I think now would be a pretty decent time to get the Sunglass Chime out on the ground. Oh, yeah, that was not a terrible idea, to be honest. Okay, please, something that freezes the... Well, it doesn't freeze them, but that's actually not bad. Hold on. So, if we put the Sunglass Chime there, then... will you chunk through this row? No, swap. If we charge, Kronk will then hit just these 2. It'll kill Junkrais, which is fine. Junkrais is destined to die anyway, but it also kills the Sunglass Charm, which sets everyone off. Which means that the Frost Singer is then frozen. And hopefully the Clothed Gnome hits this Ice Forge. Charge it is. Of course you missed the Ice Forge. Like, there's one thing on the fucking row and you missed it. Ah, you bastard. Snowdrin will then chew through the Frost Singer, though. That's fine. Okay. Think we take the opportunity to lower the Clothed Gnome's speed. The Spuncher is going to punch for 5, so we swap you round. I don't like that being the case, but... And then I think we Thyra Sun Cream while we can. Which is a permanent reduce. We can Gear Hammer to get rid of the Ice Forge. That makes things a heck of a lot easier to deal with as we go forward. The Bomb Barrel returns! Okay, and in the same hand as the Lumion Vase. Oh, if I can pull this off. Oh, is there a way to pull this off? I don't think that there is, though. Is there? Not without somebody dying, I don't think. Hold on. Wait, if I what if I retract everyone? But then if I retract everyone, that becomes a whole different problem, doesn't it? Junkray is dying in a deep robotic getting slower. Hold on.
Deodate honorably discharged.
This one may hurt. Right. If I withdrew Cassandra's Apothecary, because the Spuncher isn't going to go off for a bit. No, I don't think there is a way of doing this without somebody getting hurt. So actually, I think we need to Billy Bomb Barrel that line. It's fun while it's got the Lumion Vase in hand, yes, but at the end of the day, we want to live. We don't want people getting injured because that's just going to be a faff in the next round. So you need to get hit by the bombs. You need to not get hit by the bombs. You can get hit by the bombs. So you two wouldn't die because the bombs won't hit you. You two will survive the bombs because I'm about to make the bombs less potent. Alright. And this is the right way around, I think, because... Yeah, alright. And you took increased damage from your own shot because of the bomb. Right. Now... because it... Oh, we can't Lumion Vase the safe crackers? No! Damn it! That would have been really funny. Alright, the safe crackers on this row. Consider your safe destroyed. Alright. Charm limit up by 1 is not the worst idea. Gaining barrage.
Die.
Thanks. Can we could we apply barrage to the Lumion Vase? Does that even work? I don't know. But the... Okay, the Breakfast Sunbell, though, would mean we can use the Thyra Sun Cream twice. Ooh, I don't know. We definitely want you. It's between the Pomegranate and the Breakfast Bell. I think the Breakfast Bell. Okay. What's coming up next? Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Yep. The beetles are... Sorry, the gunk bugs are... The gunk bugs themselves are fine. The beetles that come with them are nasty. You'd give me junk, though. But I always start with junk. You give me a choice of things, and so do you. That's the only thing. I'm gonna trust the gnome. Gnome trusts no... Ooh. Wait! There you are! Oh, I was looking for you! Oh! And a bombardier. Oh, you would actually be quite strong. If I could get a crown on you. Yes, I know one junk comes with it, but... Do I want another sun cream? No, I don't want another sun cream. I've already got the breakfast bell for that very purpose. Right. Alright. Okay. So, on to the Mimic. Firstly, we're going to hang the Beetle Charm so that the Mimic hits a bit harder, because the Mimic doesn't lose health when he hits. He's actually better than the other Mimic. The Mega Mimic has 3 hits and then he dies. This Mimic does not. I was hoping to have more of them, but we'll do for now. These fucking Blaze Beetles are gonna be a problem. So, you go out, Lilicariba, and the Billabong Barrel, it absolutely goes on these lads to try and start working down the Blaze Beetles. Okay. This also means that the Charge will do damage to that row, which is good. I think we'd be best suited to spend this time setting up. Setting up the Mimic. Yeah, okay, this is the play. So we use the Mimic to be set off by the Lilicaraba. And in order to help defend the Lilicaraba, we'll lower all these lads' attack. Okay, and then we do the same switcheroo here. Because we'll only take 2 damage out of that. I don't think that's the worst. And then we charge. Music is really making this feel like a desperate expedition through a frozen hellscape. The problem is that it is. Like, I can't describe it yet because we haven't got there, but it's a problem. What is coming we are not ready for. Like, the Frost Guardian, we can take him, probably. What comes after him? No. No, we can't. Not with this deck. It will not survive. Do I throw out the Mega Mimic? Fuck it, I might as well. I'm not putting him out there, though, just yet. We wanna save this. Right. Set up the Flora Tank. The next fight, pull out the Griftlands OST. I'll pull out the Griftlands OST for the actual Frost Guardian fight. We could double the power of the Thyra Sun Cream. We could double the power of the Yes, that might not be the worst idea. It would mean we'd need to recycle 2, though. We don't have 2 junk in our hand, but the next time it comes around... Oh, that would be a gamble. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I kind of do like, though? I like the idea of doubling the Lilicaraba so that they draw 4 on a kill. That sounds a bit strong. Okay. I'm sorry, Thyrus. You will get your time soon. We can't use your card at the moment anyway because we need to be able to block things. So, Junk Rays, you're coming up. Does it also double its HP for damage? Don't think so, because it's not a numbered effect. It only seems to double number effects. It doesn't seem to double this, like, these word-based effects. Doesn't seem to do it. The Frostpunk OST! The city must survive! The deck must survive! Oh, that works so fucking well. Okay, the deck must survive for the one that comes after the Frost Guardian. There we go. That's what I'll do. And I think I can actually make this go ham. Yeah, so we're actually going to withdraw the Flora Tank. And we're going to put out the Sunglass Chime. Is it going to reach the beetles in time? I think so. I think the beetles should die. I'm going to hope that the beetles die. Fuck it, we hope. Right, the beetles have survived. Mr. President, a second beetle has hit. What do you have against the beetles? I have the fact that they've got to attack us 6 times against them. I mean, Lilicaraba can chunk it, which will save the day probably here, but it's still rough. We've got a couple of turns to set up, though. Right, let's increase damage. Lilicaraba will take the hit. Let's reduce the... Well, not yet, though. Not yet, though. One more turn of setup. Which would probably be throwing out the Cassandra's Apothecary. Ah, they have barrage. I forgot they have barrage. That's why they're fucking rotten, those lads. Because not only do they hit so many times, but they also have barrage. I always forget the barrage on the end, because they're just so damn OP. Why are the beetles so fucking OP? Okay. Now, we ring in the next lot. In comes the Weevil. But no blaze beetles. This is good. This is very good. We don't have enough junk on deck that we can do it yet, but I can make more junk by just like getting junk rays hit, so that's fine. Let's double the Thyra Sun Cream. Clothed Gnome, thankfully, will keep the Weevil frozen for now. Throw down the Bombardier. Okay. So... Junk Rays can take the hits. The Dakariba will block. That'll create enough junk. Get Snowdrin down so that they can start slowing people up. Okay, then the doubled Fun Cream on the Gnome. Keep that guy frozen solid. Do not let the Weevil get a turn. Just do not let the Weevil get a turn. Withdraw the Bombardier. Throw out the Flora Tank. Then Junk Rays can take that last hit. Let's take the opportunity for more damage on the Junkrock. They take the last hit. Then we need to stop you getting a fucking turn. Yep. Snowdrin was always going to get hurt from that. I should have moved them around. Now we shut you down. So you can't even do your bullshit. Now we redraw that we've got the deck low enough. Okay. You can take any amount of damage, so that's fine. Where are the bombs? Oh, of course they're in the next fucking hand. I actually think your damage and freeze is needed up here, mate. Falling asleep. Have a good one. Look after yourself, Lister Marifay. Okay. Think we just have to hope that the safe crackers can do it. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good. 2 more layers of frost. Let's throw on the charge so that they stay inked. Lower their damage, so for when if they do get a turn, they'll get frozen again. That's good. Finally, the fucking bomb barrel turns up. Where were you? And then go for the safe crackers for just ridiculous damage. Yep, Snowdrin's been injured. Fuck! Okay. Ooh, we've got a duplicate or a shop. I can't really think of anything we need to duplicate that would help us much. We could duplicate the Mimic, I guess. But... versus a shop where we can get more charms and stuff. Honestly, I know the safe crackers with the greed is funny and all, but I don't think this is working out. It doesn't come up enough. I think we need to hit the Muncher. We feed it the remaining the remaining Gear Hammer. We're not sacrificing the Ember Hammer. And then I think we can probably safely get rid of one of these junks. We make enough junk. We don't need junk innately in our deck. Then we go to the woolly snail. Alright. a haze keg. And you're recycling for 2. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Because we end up with so much freaking junk in our deck. Next, I think we crown. And I think we crown the bombarder. Because we know that also crowned is the bombs. So that's gonna go off. That means like we get a strong first open turn. Zoomlin wafers wouldn't be the worst shout. Because then that means a whole handful of... Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me? Okay. Increase your count by 1, though. Oh, okay then. So if I put those together, then I just get a free 3 damage. Okay. You know, that might not be the worst idea. Wait, does this... No, that I didn't think that would be able to hang on them. The only option here is the gnome, I think. So he still goes off on a 4, but now he hits for a 5 each time. Snowdrin, I would withdraw you, but I think actually you need to stay out just in case I need you to chump block something and die. That's a horrible thing to say, but... Okay. Into the eye. Right. Pardon me. The soundtrack is about to change. Someone said... It was the other one. Someone said about music that wasn't the... City Must Survive is for the one after this. What was the music we said about for the actual Frost Guardian fight? Griftlands. That was it. Griftlands battle theme. No, I don't want Rook's menu. What? I want Rook's battle theme, yes, because Rook has the best boss fight soundtrack. Oh, he has his own Mega Mimic. That's not terrible though, because that will chunk its own health to death. I think we clear out all of these lads on the lower row, because a Bigfoot they charge up fast and they hit on barrage. I can deal with the Ice Forge. That's fine. The Clothed Gnome can deal with the Ice Forge. It's a default Frost Guardian? Indeed it is. Because getting the true ending defaults the Frost Guardian. Throw out the Bombarder. And then... Okay, I think the bomb barrel on the low row is the play. Because the Ice Forge is scary, but the Bigfoot is scarier. Okay. That changes things, though. We've got a haze barrel now. I could haze the Bigfoot. And make him attack his own people. No, that's complicated and fancy pants, but I don't think it actually does much. Mostly, I want that Ice Forge dead. Right, let's get Junkrais up so that they can block the incoming Frost Guardian no matter what. Cassandra's Apothecary so they can be ticking down. Right, here comes Bigfoot. Do we freeze Bigfoot or do we haze Bigfoot? I feel like we haze Bigfoot. But Mega Mimic will still go off and will still hit into Lilikariba. So if we put Junkrais in the way... Junkrais will take the hit. And I can hopefully work on the rest from there. Yeah, we haze Bigfoot. Bigfoot then just hit the mini mimic. Alright, that works too. Right, Frost Guardian is coming in strong. Do we freeze Frost Guardian? I think we do. And then we hope that the... Yep, one of those hits goes into the Ice Forge. Good, 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 good. Because I can kill the... I can kill the Bigfoot with junk. Junkrais will take the last of those. Cassandra's Apothecary kills the Frost Forge, which is good. Now we get the Sunless Chime out while it's still in the hand. Incoming next wave. Rockhog. Was wondering when you'd show up. And this is a good place to get the fucking Zoomlin wafers. Hello. Only thing is we don't have any trash in hand. Ugh. Okay. Should get this out while we can, though. Right, the plum is going to hit twice. I should put that there. I should put that there. So Junkrais takes the last hit, or the first hit from the plum. And then goes off. The Sunglass Chime breaks, which sets everyone off. And if everyone's on this row, it'll absolutely kill the Rockhog, and then start working down everyone else. While we're here, I think we should charge. Because then it doesn't restore any health, this one doesn't gain any attack, and this one doesn't do any power-ups. Oh, wait, no, this one not doing any power... Okay, swap round. Yeah, okay. We have to ring the bell in order to actually make the turn go forwards now. But those cards, when they come back, will still have Zoomlins on them. Now we can Billy Bomb Barrel, but we can also call in the next lot. Ooh. I think we work it down to the point where it's just our barrage-based things, and then we call in. Alright, Junkrais can take that hit, but should they take that hit? Or do I want them to survive and maybe take a different hit at another time? I think Cassandra's Apothecary take it, because we'll Frostbell, we'll Ring a Marify them. Lower their attack. They provide some attack. Then we withdraw them. Switch up Lilicarba, who won't take any damage but will deal a lot of damage. The Snowdrin will freeze the Frost Guardian. This gives us room to get the Mimic out on that same row. So they start pummeling as well. We're going to save the Bomb Barrel for now. We're going to save that for when shit really starts getting nasty. Do we have enough junk in hand? We do have enough junk in hand that we can reduce the... Yeah, okay. I think that's what we should go for here. Yeah, okay. We need to use a card to make the turn go by. So let's go for the gear hammer. Oh, they didn't bring out anywhere near as many people as they thought. Okay. In order to get the turn to go by, I think I'm going to use the safe crackers on these two. I really was hoping it wouldn't keep going into you, but that's fine. Lilicaraba will take 4. I accept this. You should be prevented from your effect. It's not going to do much, but... because we're about to go into phase 2. Alright. Now is a good time to have that bomb barrel on hand. Okay. Do I use it on the top row or the bottom row? I think the bottom row, because the bottom row's got some barrage on it. And actually, the top row has the Uber Bear, which would freeze the Bombarder solid. Yes, that's the play. Yes, and this creates trash, which means we can use the Canth Song box as well. Oh, I should have put the Mimic on the same row as the Bombarder. Fuck! Ah! No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Snowdrin, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for victory. I know, but I'm gonna try and keep everyone alive out of this if I can. Right. So we can Canth Song box, and we should Canth Song box. There's only actually one person here pretty much who takes turns, so we should use it on them. I can freeze someone. Right, I think Jonkreis takes the hit from the Frost Guardian. Then Lilicaraba takes the hit from the Grink, which won't actually do any damage. So we put the Mimic down onto their row. You're aimless, so you actually can hit these ones behind the Frost Guardian, which is a good idea to do. Bombarder, the bombs have come out. Unless they're going to be in the next hand. No, the bombs are not going to be turning up for a while. So you're going to sack yourself down to there. And you're actually going to bring out the Mega Mimic. Which means that the Mimic can switch up to this row. And we will freeze the Winter Worm. Just in case it lives. Because the Winter Worm is nasty. He nasty. Okay. Junk the Grizzle. Porcupine dies. Snowdrin... No, actually, the Mega Mimic can block this. I don't know how this works. There's no allies for you to hit, but does this just stop you doing anything? Oh, it does. Okay, that helps. Put on all the wafers. And let's get the tank out. Flora tank, you're going to take a hit. Might as well charge, because, I mean, it doesn't do anything, but fuck it. Immediate redraw. Oh, that is strong. Yes. Yes. The Lumin Bomb. I'm not even going to get a chance to. All right. Now, for the record, the little particle that just came out of the Frost Guardian normally goes straight into your player character and takes them over. And then the entire, enemy team becomes your team becomes the enemy team. This time it just shot off to the right. And we got blessings from the sun. One last blessings from the sun. Draw a card each turn while the redraw bell is charged. That could be strong. Noomlin. I think we need Noomlin. What did that land on? What got noomed? A piece of junk got noomed. Oh, you fucking asshole. The Flora tank getting noomed is actually pretty good, because that means we can withdraw them and put them out each time. you noomed junk, you fucking bastard. Now, do we improve... Okay, so we can add damage to all applicable cards, which would be the Charge, the Haze Keg, the Billabong Barrel... Or we can give our leader more health. I think if our leader's gonna die, 6 HP ain't gonna save him. So I think we go with the Bell of Strength. Snowdrin has recovered from their injuries. And welcome to the heart of the storm. The beating, very mechanical heart. Alright then. I fucking hate this fight coming up. This is why I say this deck was not ready. Look at that much health on the board and that many effects. Clothed Gnome? It's been an honor, gentlemen. Godspeed! Also, the Frost Jailer creates unmovable. You cannot switch your board around, so we need to make our decisions here and now. I think we need Lilikariba blocking this row and keeping the Clothed Gnome safe. It does mean that the Bombarder is going to be the only current thing on the lower row. We're just going to hope for the best. And we are bombarding the lower row because I need that Frost Jailer to die. Alright. Okay, the Haze Keg is in play. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Actually, wait, the Noomed Junk! It can do damage here! But whenever a card is destroyed, this thing gains attack power. Fuck. Which is why we brought the Bink. Get some damage out on that Frost Jailer now. We're going to need it. Okay. The Lumion Vase. Does that even help right now? I don't think it does. Okay, put the Flora Tank out. The Flora Tank should go in front of the Bombarder. No, it should go behind the Bombarder, so it gets more chance to live. We can haze somebody, and I think realistically we haze the Frost Jailer, because he's got the... Actually, we haze the Frost Bomber, because he's got Barrage. It does charge up the Frost Junker, and I don't like that, but... I think the Mega Mimic should come out here onto that row. Right, the Frost Crusher is gaining some strength. Take the opportunity to redraw Bell. Oh, it's a wall. A wall is incoming. Right, okay. Junk Raise, you're up. The deck must survive! He froze his own men! Yes! Okay. 7 damage is incoming. I think... we should... Sunglass Chime? Would that be it? Is that the play? Fuck it! Right. Okay, how much damage is coming my way now? Quite a lot. Like, quite a lot is coming my way. And an aimless one. Ooh, wait, the aimless one isn't... If the aimless one hit anything that isn't Cassandra's Apothecary could live. Because as it is, everything on that row dies. One thing dies from that one and one thing dies from that one. Cassandra's Apothecary, you're up. You got to take one of those hits. There we go. Okay, well, who did we lose? We lost the Mega Mimic. That's fine. Because now, all of you fuckers, I can hit you with the charge. And now we can move shit. Right. Okay. Alright, okay. But if I throw out the Mimic... I need to think this through. If I throw out the Mimic... the turn ends, and that goes off. So, Junk Rays, you need to block that thing. You need to be on this road now. Flora Tank, I think you come up here. Lilicariba can still tank the Frost Muncher. Or do I put them with their smack back on this lower row, knowing that they'll hit harder? And if they ever killed one, they would get two. This row hits a lot harder, though, so Lilicariba would die faster and we'd get less out of them. Cassandra's Apothecary, go up there. Mimic needs to come down here because this will trigger off with the Clothed Gnome. And the Clothed Gnome hits twice. The Mimic will go off twice. Fuck it. Also, hopefully get some freeze off. It do. The Frost Jailer is almost dead. The immovable has kicked in, though. Unless we kill the Frost Jailer, we now can no longer move our units. Redraw. Oh, the Zoomlin wafers. That's strong, but it's not... I don't think it's not what we need right now. I think, if anything, weirdly, we need the safe crackers. We just need to hope one of these hits the Frost Jailer. Come on, baby. None of them did. You fucker. Oh, there goes the top row. Oh, God. Okay, but one of them is dead. Zoomlins, while we can. Because this means that we can throw out more things at once now. We can, for example, go... Snowdrin, you need to come up somewhere. To take the Frost Jailer. We can kill the Frost Jailer with either one of these, so that's fine. Is there anybody we want to block the ability of? Who's about to go off? You have Barrage. I really kind of want to block you with that. So we use the Frost Zuka to kill you. We block your ability. Junkraze is going to take one last hit for the cause. Okay. Junkraze is down. The Zoomlin wafers have come back, but it's just a fucking hand of junk. This doesn't help. Wait, this could help. It could still help. Okay, so you guys you're going to put 5 in, which is added 4. There's only one thing on that row, which means you're going to hit twice for 9, effectively. That's already also going to hit twice for 9. That guarantees the Frost Lancer dies. Zoomlin wafers would allow us to play on this whole row. Yeah, okay, Zoomlin wafers is the go. The Haze Keg will come in clutch, yes. Right. We lower everyone's attack. We haze the big guy. And then these two, we just hope that they come back later. But there's still 2 attacks coming our way. And they are big. sorry, there's one attack coming our way, rather, and it's still pretty big. It's big enough to kill Snowdrin. It doesn't apply frost, though, so I think the gnome can take it this time. Okay. Snowdrin comes in with the clutch freeze on the Frost Crusher now that he's not kegged. Destroy the rightmost card in your hand. And a bit of damage is coming our way. 3 damage is coming our way. We could freeze him. That might not be the worst idea. Yeah, okay. We freeze him, we Billy Bomb Barrel, then we charge. Freeze him. I don't like that freeze is about to expire. Billy Bomb Barrel. Right, that is a massive fucking hit coming our way. Everybody get on the correct fucking row, please. Thank you. Okay. The charge will hit everybody, but I think Snowdrin dies no matter what here, because the Mimic needs to live. Snowdrin, you've been saying you want to die for the cause. Now's that time to prove it. Alright, okay. He's frozen for one more turn. What is likely to come up? Ugh, the safe crackers. Wait, hold on. Can't Songbox. It's free anyway, so might as well. Swap out with the Mimic. The Mimic can take one of those hits, and it will take the Frost Crusher's hit. Safe crackers, go! Throw the Lumion Vase! Continue. And that is it. We have restored the sun. We caught the evil presence, the evil frost presence, inside the Lumion vase. Congrats, Ed, you have gnomed the storm. Indeed, I have gnomed the storm. I was not expecting that deck to win. That has surprised me. That has fucking surprised me. Oh boy. Okay, yes, but that is the true ending of Frostpunk? No. Wildfrost, not Frostpunk. Wild Frostpunk. The indomitable human spirit prevails. It apparently does, Rockethead, so thank you very much. And thank you to everybody. Thank you to Billy Bomb Joe, to Floric Dragon, the tank, the Thyra Sun Cream. Dark Rays, can I just point out that the vase is in a precarious position? Yes. The vase is definitely... The vase should be in, like, a vault at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know why the vase is just out. But, yeah, the clothed gnome has indeed won. To my surprise. And in order for winning against the true boss, you unlock gold card frames. Some of which I'd already got, but now Snoof has a gold card frame. And because of that, that's why it's the default Frost Guardian, because no new Frost Guardian ascends. Oh! I got nothing. I think I need to close that out there, because that was surprisingly dramatic. Then again, like, the city must survive makes every you could put the city must survive over reading the yellow pages, and it would feel like you're reading the sort of like big document that reveals the bad guy was actually the love interest's dad, and that it's all been a huge entire plot line from the very beginning. It just makes everything sound like that. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go sleep. I should not do that. I'm still awake. It's only 9:15, Ed, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna get a handle on this. I'm gonna get a handle on the sleeping pattern. And I will get back to fucking work, because I'm not doing the work for the amount of generosity you guys put in. And I need to provide more product, goddammit. I need to be at professionalism, for fuck's sake. The annoying thing about professionalism is that I don't have anyone to raid onto. There's no one rolling, so I'm going to see if there's anybody currently playing Wildfrost. Wildfrost, here we go. Okay, no, that is what I'm ending on. The fact that apparently I am the only person streaming this game right now.
I love you.
Thank you.
And on that note, thank you very much, Dark Rays, Junk Rays, for your last 100 bits. Thank you very much.